to the living room in Bethesda, Maryland, famous for high talent and high production values. Boy, it seems like I was just here vacuuming the place. Anyway, are any of you like me, any of you other children of Depression era parents? Yeah. So I don't know if you know this, but the children of such parents are often afflicted with something that clinicians call inherited poverty syndrome, IPS. And no matter how well you've done in life, when you have IPS, you just have this dread that you're going to lose it all. You're going to lose it all in a flash. And the way it kind of manifests itself is, people will sometimes think you're cheap. So like in my case, here's some ways that IPS, burdens me. Although I'm a legitimate senior now, the fact is it's been like 40 years or something that I've been carrying a card showing that I was at least 65 for the discounts, for the senior discounts that I've been getting all my life. When I fly, I always dress in layers, 27 of them. And that's how you beat those baggage fees. I probably don't have to tell you that the only place I shop is Costco, but I only go there around lunchtime. Why? For the food samples, the little samples all around the store. I just sort of figure, why blow like $65 plus 6-7% tip for some tapas restaurant when I can have Costco tapas for free. So, speaking of Costco, do you know that Costco is now one of the country's largest retailers of apparel? It's true. No dressing rooms, not even a mirror. But, let's face it, if you dress yourself at Costco, do you really want to see what you look like? Other ways to save, don't impulse buy. You know what impulse buying is? When you go to the checkout at the grocery store and there's gum and candy and magazines and stuff. There's always candy, by the way, always candy. For example, and I look at this stuff. So, for example, at the nothing over $5 store, you know what they got? They got a 3-phone pack of iPhone 8s, plus the candy. The Good News Christian Bookstore has a 3-night stay at Hedonism Beach, plus the special Mr. Smith anonymity package. Bed Bath & Beyond, they got a $600 Dyson hand dryer. I mean, who drops $600 on impulse on a hand dryer? Bed Bath & Beyond customers, I guess. At the Adam and Eve Secrets shop. Okay. They got these like half-gallon things of personal lubricant. So I'm checking out, and then there's this woman there, and she looks at me, and she's just like, "Good evening, sir. I'm Candy." Recently I heard about this new software program. It's called Tinder for seniors. It's for dating, for senior dating. And I kind of pictured, going to the senior amusement park and, the wheelchair bumper cars. I figured, what is it? Okay, so I got the disc. I put it into my gateway PC. The modem calls up the America Online. Boom, there I am. So they have it's like catalog. I got these, these profiles. Is what they're called. They're called profiles. So they sort of, you sort of introduce yourself that way. So let's take a look at a couple of them. So here's one here. Nice gal, 1942. My ideal date. Okay. Matinee, special at the Olive Garden. Then back to my place for a nightcap of Lunesta. Okay. Let's see, we got here. Depends. 1937. I might pee a little when I laugh. Oof, okay. Hope she only dates accountants. That's all I got to say. Let's see what we got here. Backdoor only. 1934. I assume she lives on an alley. No. Okay, that's that's surprising. Okay, let's see. We got here. Ooh, Rosy Cheeks, 1944. Spank me. Just don't fracture my hip. Okay. Sleek Cat, 1936. Cougar on the prowl, but these fangs come out. Don't you picture that like on the nightstand in that jar? Like, ooh. I don't know if that's attractive or repulsive, but okay. Last one. Thrifty Gal, 1952. Oh, my ideal date. Tapas at Costco. Well, I would click that big green, mouse click that big green button in a heartbeat. So anyway, that's all, folks. My Caesar's Palace show is canceled due to the shutdown. So sorry I won't be able to see you there. Hope to catch you again sometime after the living room. Oh, Thrifty Gal, if you're listening,